Good morning and welcome to Daisy Knits. I'm Daisy, hanging out on the floor of my neighbor room, shop's behind me, and welcome to the show. If this is your first time hanging with me, I'm glad you came. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So, I will start off with an apology. I totally meant to record last week, and it obviously did not happen. A little bit of real life stuff. My family does what we call Thanksmas. So every year between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we try to all come together and we hung out. We do our Christmas then, and it's our time to have our family together because we do live so far apart. And last weekend was Thanksmas, and it was here. I had planned on recording either late Wednesday afternoon or early Thursday morning, and instead, family came early. They surprised us and showed up early, which was phenomenal. But it meant that, unfortunately, you guys did not get a podcast. So, I will start with an apology. It was insane. It was wonderful. Having 15 extra people in my house was a bit chaotic, but I loved every minute of it. So, we'll start with that. Yeah, and in that 2 weeks, I have a bit to show with y'all. I have a bit to share. Show, share, tell. Yeah, I've done some things. I was a big person and actually, accomplished things. So, first off, we'll start with the sweaters. They are finished. Both kids' sweaters are finished. Little man's, neither one of these have been blocked. They have not been washed. As soon as they were finished, and I actually finally tucked the last end in, they both vanished. My children finished them and ran for the hills. So, this is little man's. I did manage to get all the way down. I used every bit of the green. I had just enough that I bound off the sleeve. Every last scrap. Because it hasn't been blocked, this edge, his bottom edge, likes to curl horribly bad, to be honest. I don't know. I might need to tink it out and maybe go up a needle size and redo this bottom. But it is finished, and he loves it. It's super heavy. He's been wearing it not like a heavy coat because, well, right now it's like 11 degrees outside. But he's been wearing it like a coat. So, it bothers me. I tug on it all the time. It bothers me. But he's been wearing this like crazy. So, his is finished. I had to actually go have them pull them out of their room. Hers, she has actually, I caught her sleeping in it one night. I'm like, Belle, you cannot sleep in it. And for hers, I did also use every scrap yarn. Every bit of the yarn was used with hers as well. Once again, not washed, not blocked. Her sleeves are a bit bigger. I kind of went back and forth about I should have frogged them back maybe and made them narrower. But she really likes it. So we have the beautiful cable pattern up here. Just simple raglan sleeve, increase, out. We did garter on both the sleeves and the bottom of both sweaters. And just so you know, you can tell exactly where my beginning of the round is. So, all honesty right there. All honesty. But they're done. They're finished. Like I said, they have not been washed or blocked at all. But I had to actually pry them off the children for that to happen. So, I'm taking it as a good sign. Because they were promptly finished and schlepped off. So, those are done though. I'm super proud that they're finished, that the kids love them. I'm kind of waiting for the first time they get snagged or something like that because they are kids and they are actively wearing them. But we're getting there. So, because those were finished, I believe I showed you a little bit of an Advent scrap blankie last time. And I said, hey, I need some help. Either push me over the edge or reel me back. I have to say, y'all are a lot of enablers. There was several people that said, just go for it. I did, in case you were wondering. So this is blanket number 1. And it's getting pretty big. So today's the 15th. My daughter told me this morning when she came in to my room first thing this morning that we have 10 days till Christmas. So I have about 9 more days to work on this blanket. But this is where blanket number 1's at. blanket number 2. Oh, I have a crochet hook hanging in here. And I'm doing both of these on an F crochet hook. Susan Bates. No, Boyd. Sorry. It's a Boyd crochet hook. Doing both of these on the same crochet hook. Basically, I'm alternating. So I'll do a couple of rounds. Actually, I'll do a ball, a scrappy ball on one, and I'll put it down, and then I'll come and do a scrappy ball on the other one and put it down. I'll also show you my craziness in a moment. So blanket number 2, like I said. This one will definitely be hers. Just, it's got way more pinks and purples in it. This one is definitely his. Way more of the blues and the darker colors. And let me see if I can show you, because I do want them to be close to the same size. They don't have to be identical. You know, if one's a round or 2 off, it's not a big deal, but I would like them to be identical. So what I did was, I have a stitch marker on both blankets at the beginning, close to the beginning. And I started in the middle and I counted out how many rounds I had done, and I'm marking. So they're working concurrent and I can count. So hers has 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. Past my little marker. And if I could find his, oh, here's his marker. So he's got a little blue one. His has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 on his. So his is, you know, a round bigger. But to me, that's pretty much the same thing. I believe 2 weeks ago when I showed these to y'all, I showed you, oh, my nose started itching, sorry. I showed y'all I showed you a giant bag. That's about now halfway full, maybe. I had my Christmas bag that I had put a bunch of yarn in, and I started with. That bag is now completely empty, and we have upgraded bags. We have gone now to my little 31 bag, and in case you, let's see if we can get that in here. In case you can't see, it's got the medium-sized balls. All of my little scraps and my little balls are now done. Those are all gone. These are in the blankets. And now we're dealing with some of my bigger scraps. And it's not a full ball, but it's a partial ball, you know. So we're dealing with all these little balls now. Oh, and a jumbo mini skein. So that's what's going on these blankets next. And they fold up and they fit quite nicely in the top of my little bag. So I just upgraded bags, and these are ready to go. So that is one project, one Advent project. My other Advent project is my husband's socks. So I have him a little pair of socks here. Let me see if I can find, oh, ball band. Here we go. Happy Go Lucky. She has decided not to dye anymore due to some health and medical things going on. I do know there is a little bit of yarn still left in her shop, so if you're interested, hop on over there and check it out. Julie is a sweet, sweet lady. I love her face so much, and I'm sad to see her take this break, but I did snag some of her yarn, so I can think of her while I'm knitting this up. And in case you didn't catch, this is a Class M Planet. That's the name of the colorway. My husband's a geek. Him and the kids watch Star Trek, and so it's a reference to that. So right now, it's not very exciting. It's just a plain vanilla sock down. I am getting ready to do the heel, and then I'm going to put a little patterning on the leg. I think I'm going to try the bow ties are cool pattern. My husband does not like patterning on his foot at all. He likes toe up. He wants them taller. So that is the goal for these socks, is to make them a bit taller, use quite a bit more of my yarn, but he doesn't like a lot of patterning. He's just not a pattern person. He prefers his vanilla socks. But I thought, you know, just to make it interesting, I would do that. So that's what's traveling around my 2 projects right now. This week, I even got Master Knitter work done. So I'm going to show you this hot mess I have going. Ready? Check this out. I blocked some swatches. Granted, like, these 3 button band swatches have been done for a while, but I did my ribbing swatch too. I was super proud of myself. So, blocking, for those of you who have never blocked, it means that you lay it out, and in this case, I pin these guys out. This is the first time I've used the knit blockers. And I have to say, I really did like these. They come in a case like this, and all of this is one set. So all the little blockers I have here and on here. So you have the little half ones and a full one. I love these things. I will preface this is my first time using these. So we will see how they go, but can you see? These are super, super sharp. Insanely sharp. But I like the fact that they're lining up so that they make a clear edge. So we will see how they hold up long term. I have not had the best luck when it comes to blocking, but we're going to try these out and see. So I did master knitter work. I made progress on projects. I didn't spin. It just didn't happen. But we've got another week coming up. So I plan on recording next week, barring any life tragedies, catastrophes, or anything else like that. So I hope that you come and sit and chat with me. I hope that all of your Christmas plans are in motion. You're enjoying the season, not stressing. We got my family out of the way. His family's next week. They're doing a get-together, and we will go from there. So I hope that you have a great time. Enjoy the holiday. Come chat with me. All the contact information's at the end. Other than that, I'll see you next week. See ya!